This is one of those diecasts that, when you see it, you're like, holy crap, they actually made this? This thing's unbelievable! Here is Kevin Harvick's 2016 Bad Boy Off-Road Chevrolet Camaro. Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to another NASCAR Diecast review, and today's car is going to be very freaking cool, and in fact, a lot of y'all probably forgot this car was even made back in 2016. It's a Kevin Harvick Junior Motorsports Bad Boy Off-Road Chevrolet Camaro. Now, this is the final year for Harvick driving the Chevrolet bow tie, so of course, his final year with JRM, but I gotta say, man, this is a fantastic looking diecast, and wow, man, very modern, very sharp. You know, I don't know if it's day glow, but it's like a very bright taxi cab yellow numbers on this paint scheme. Really gives me kind of like some Jimmy Johnson, kind of a cobalt kind of vibe to it. But anyways, man, look at the box design. Holy crap, this thing is beautiful. Look, so look at this, guys. You got the Kevin Harvick red font right there, which is beautiful. You got this like textured kind of like I don't know what you would call it. Look at that. It's a racetrack right there. That's so freaking cool. I was about to say it looks like a dirty driveway, you know, kinds of stains on the concrete, but nonetheless, a very, very textured box design. And if you compare it to the 2021s, I mean, I'll be honest with you, there's only one good duck in the pond. The top one looks like a, I don't know what you would call it. The back end of the box looks like a barn, if you ask me. But this one looks like a I don't know, looks like the interior of like or infield of Texas Motor Speedway or something, you know, a very grimy, old concrete, stains on it, tire marks, you know, that type of thing. But nonetheless, let's go get this 2016 Kevin Harvick Bad Boy Off-Road Chevrolet Camaro right out of the box. Alrighty, folks, right out of the good old box, brand new, and holy crap, if you thought the diecast looked good in the cardboard, imagine this. I mean, this thing's absolutely fantastic. And to think, I didn't even remember this car being ran in 2016. Now, I think this car might have ran at Atlanta back in 2016, but nonetheless, man, this thing is absolutely beautiful. Look at that beautiful, just gradient charcoal to white kind of stripe behind the day glow numbers. That beautiful, holy crap, the day glow splitter on this Camaro, man. This thing is absolutely the cat's meow. And it's a Kevin Harvick diecast. You know, generally when you get these Kevin Harvick 88 cars, it's insert generic Great Clips, insert generic tax slayer. But this is a one-off type of sponsor. And, wow, man, this thing's absolutely beautiful. So you got Bad Boy Off-Road on the hood here. Very modern, very trimmed down design. You go over to the nose of the Camaro, and unfortunately the headlights are a little bit skewy. You know, this is something kind of foreshadowed the 2018/2019 Camaro quality with those headlights being so darn difficult to wrap on the front end. The Camaro logo is a little bit skewy, kind of like a pool noodle if you ask me, but this is something really interesting. Look at the bottom grille piece. I don't think I've ever seen a Camaro mold that had a three-dimensional insert like that. Look at this. You see the little shadowing right there in the middle underneath the M and the A? It's got a three-dimensional kick-in on the grille piece. That's fantastic. So you got Moog, Mail Comp, Edelbrock, Sunoco, Dayglow, 88, Camaro, Junior Motorsports. You go over to the left side of this Chevrolet, and I gotta say, man, this is a fabulous looking diecast. And to think I didn't even know this thing ran, like, I can't even remember. Generally, Harvick usually ran the Atlanta Spring Race back in the mid-2010s. That's something I do remember, but who knows if this car truly ran that. So you got Kevin Harvick right there above the driver's side window. You got the blue bird, the random alphabet letter, and the Instagram logo. Of course, you can check me out on Instagram at Diecastbuffet. Have a good link to that down below. Not sure what that logo is. Kind of looks like the JRM logo, honestly. You got Safety Clean, Armor, whatever that is, Exalta, some random Octagon, Sun Energy 1, back when they used to be a part of the JRM program. You got Bad Boy Off-Road Armor, American Ethanol, Hunt Brothers Pizza, Goodies. Who remembers those Xfinity cars, the Goodies cars? Got that beautiful Dayglow 88. I mean, off camera, it really doesn't look day glow, but I think on camera, it picks it up day glow. And to me, that's freaking awesome. Love this design, you know. Kind of reminds me of like the 50s Bel Air side panels, but instead of it just covering this spot, it's covering the entire side of the freaking car, man. This thing is absolutely beautiful. So you got NASCAR Xfinity Series, Holly MSD, Mechanic Square, ARP or APP, something like that. Duralast brakes, shout out to the NASCAR Duralast Cup Series, Simpson, K&N, and Goodyear. NASCAR race car logo right there. Going over here to the back end of this Camaro, this is really interesting. Check out the decal placement here. So obviously, there's some interesting decal placements going on here. So the whole main sponsor, the Bad Boy Off-Road logo, generally is going to be the middle panel. But with the giant TV camera they put in the back caboose of the car, kind of have to shift it over to the left side. It's got Racing Electronics Mac Tools right there. You know, kind of a staple of the JRM cars, you know. Kind of how, like, the Truck Series put a logo on the spoiler, especially the ThorSport ones. JRM puts some contingencies in the back end. You got SEM, you got the 88 there. You got 4 exhaust ports in the back, which I always think is hilarious, considering there's 2 on this side. Of course, you got the Chevrolet bow tie. And I still think the whole back end of these Xfinity Camaros from the mid-2010s, it looks like a giant Jersey barrier. I mean, think about it. It's got the flat angle, it kind of curves up, and it's got the dog ears on the top. Looks like a freaking Jersey barrier. So go over to the right side of this diecast, kind of zoom out a little bit, but I mean, truth be told, I mean, if you had a Xfinity stop motion, even a nationwide stop motion, whatever you want to call it, this would be a great paint scheme to add to your series, because not a lot of people know this car even existed. Like, I haven't seen this diecast in a long time, honestly. And when I picked it up from Circle B Diecasts, absolutely, I was like, hey man, this is a fantastic looking race car. So you got the Goodyear logo here. It's a little bit too high up there. So it's sort of a decal overlap or misplacement there, unfortunately. I do got another little oof right there, but nonetheless, though, this is a absolutely just stunning looking race car. I mean, that Dayglow splitter, that is beautiful, man. It's like a borderline Dayglow. You know, the actual diecast itself doesn't look Dayglow, but on camera, holy sheesh, it picks it up, and it is absolutely fabulous. I mean, the bright yellow with that kind of dull Xfinity banner there, I mean, just, oh my god, man. Such a underrated diecast here, guys, and truth be told, I think they produced enough of these that it's actually fairly affordable for a lot of cats to pick up. So you can still get this diecast. Of course, you know, Xfinity banner there. You got the 88 there, Bad Boy on the roof flaps. And of course, on the back window, you got the Kevin Harvick logo. It's a little bit off-centered. That's okay. And you got Fire Alarm Services Incorporated on the deck lid. Guys, this is a great Xfinity diecast here from 2016. Like I said, if you have a stop-motion series or anything, this is one of those paint schemes that I think just really kind of complements the whole series idea, because it's just one of those good alternate paint schemes that you want to make a primary in your diecast series. Honestly, very beautiful race car here. You know what it really reminds me of? It reminds me of the 2014 and the 2015 Ty Dillon, I butchered the name. It's like Yuengling Light or Lager or something. Whatever it is, it's an alcoholic-based diecast that Ty Dillon got in 14 and 15. Anyways, that was kind of an alternate paint scheme here and there. And it's one of those cool diecasts that you want to use as a primary paint scheme. And for this, you know, instead of using the hundreds of Tax Slayer and Great Clips cars you got in the early 2010s, this is a banging paint scheme here, guys. Holy crap. What an awesome diecast here. And what is y'all's favorite Xfinity diecasts of all time? That's such a difficult question to answer, because there's so many good Xfinity cars they made back in the 2010s, you know, especially the early 2010s. I mean, you got anything from a Ryan Reed diecast to a Elliott Sadler diecast. I mean, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Trevor Bayne, holy crap. They're not to mention, like, the Dakota Armstrong prototype diecast. I mean, they had so many Xfinity cars produced back in the early 2010s, and you know, it was kind of around this time in 2016 when they kind of filtered it out. And unfortunately, if it wasn't a JRM car, they really didn't get made. I mean, they didn't even make a Daniel Suarez car, his primary car, when he won the championship. They only made the championship version, which of course has the championship logo on the roof, which looks stupid in my opinion. But nonetheless, though, one of the best looking cars I've seen from 2016. I'll be honest with you, this thing is a beautiful race car, guys. Holy crap. Thank you all so much for watching the video. Make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Greatly appreciate it if you can. And you know, consider subscribing. You know, upload these diecast videos every day, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on the channel. And of course, you know, tell me what y'all think about this car down below, guys. I would love to hear y'all's feedback. This thing is such an underrated paint scheme. I mean, I'll be honest with you. It looks great in the box, but outside the box, it's probably double is good, honestly. Have a great one, folks. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you on the next Diecast Buffet video. With all being said, folks, Diecast Buffet signing off. What a freaking awesome diecast.